Hello, everyone. Today, I'm exploring the art of reading palms. So this idea started as I was looking through the 2,000-page discovery for what seemed like the 100th time at least. And as I was scrolling by, I saw the fingerprints of Chris Watts and the handprints they had taken in ink, along with the pictures of his hands and his palms, and the thought dawned on me how the author of the book, Letters from Christopher, had stated just how small his hands were. And I thought, those hands, he used those as a weapon. And I just became intrigued, and I thought, what if his hands could talk? And it just hit me. Maybe they can, just in a way, maybe they can talk. And I thought, I wonder what a palm reader could tell us about his prints. I mean, after all, I've seen psychics and mediums, tarot card readers on this Watts case, even spirit box sessions and the ghost box sessions and EVPs. But what I haven't seen is a palm reading. And after all, he did use those hands to take the life of his family. And I just had to wonder, what is written on the palms of Chris Watts' hands? And what could his hands reveal? So I decided I went to the website Fiverr, and I sent the prints and photos of his hands, the palms, to 2 separate palm readers just to see what they could reveal. I didn't tell them anything other than I just need a reading on these hands. And while I was waiting for the results of the palm readings, I did a little bit of research on palmistry because I'm not an expert on it by any means. I discovered the ancient art of palmistry originated in India, and for thousands of years, people have believed that their futures could be read in the lines that are etched into the palm of their hands. Palmistry is the art of analyzing the physical features of the hands to interpret personality characteristics and predict future happenings. It consists of the practice of evaluating a person's character or future by reading the palm of that person's hands in the various lines and mounts. In some traditions, the readers may also examine the fingers, the fingernails, fingerprints, and skin patterns, even the skin texture and color and shape of the hand. Many doctors and psychologists who have investigated the science have shown from their conclusions that the hands have the potential to reveal this person's character, health, and psychological states. Although palmistry is a science and an art, by using psychic intuition, a much greater understanding about an individual can be achieved. A palm reader usually begins by reading the person's dominant hand. It's considered to represent the conscious mind, whereas the other hand is the subconscious. In some traditions of palmistry, the other hand is believed to carry hereditary or family traits, or, depending on the palmist's cosmological beliefs, to convey information about past lives or karmic conditions. So after doing all this research and really learning all I could about palmistry and its history, I was really excited to get the results back. And I had sent them off, one to a palmist in Pakistan, the other in the United States. And the first results I got back were from the one in Pakistan. And the results are, for marriage and love life, the line shows that the person will have a good marriage and love life. The person will get a partner who will play an important role in their success. You will have a partner who will love you deeply from their heart. Your palm shows you will have a good relationship with your partner, and you will make a family with your partner. So this one makes me pretty sad. It says that your partner will play an important role in your success. Shanann obviously did. And that your partner will love you deeply from their heart. She obviously did that too. And that you will have a good relationship and you will make a family. So that was right on. It just really kind of makes me sad though. Next is the fate line. It says, your fate is great, but in the middle of life, you will get some real problems regarding your wealth or career. It says to go wisely in life regarding wealth and do not spend too much on frivolous things and try to save as much as possible. You have a good profession and you may change professions a few times, but you will settle into one profession that will remain for your lifetime. Just work hard and try not to let yourself down. You will have to stay strong even in the bad times. This will take you through the difficulties. The line shows that you will have wealth in your life. It means your wealth will increase gradually, but not immediately. You will have to wait for it for a few years. Next is the heart line. The first line on top is called the heart line. It indicates your emotions, sensitivity, feelings, and mood. Your heart line shows you're a bit confused personality. Your heart is weak in cases of emotions. Though you try to stay strong during emotional situations, you can't help but get emotional. You are also very status conscious. Next is the headline. Many people have this issue. Their heart and headlines are opposite. This causes confusion while making decisions. The thing is, in your case, is that whenever you make a decision, you just stick to that and don't want to listen to any other thing that may lead you to success. Next is the lifeline. The lifeline is strong in a smooth arc. I cannot see any major illnesses in your life, and you're not going to die of any serious disease. You will have a long, healthy life. Remember, life is in the hands of God. We cannot judge the accurate age of when you will die, but your lifeline shows you will not meet any serious disease in your life and will stay healthy all of your life. So that's pretty interesting. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. So next they read the mounts. And the mount of Jupiter, they stated, the mount of Jupiter in your hand indicates a conscious side of your personality. Your mount of Jupiter is very prominent. It indicates your personality is ambitious and hard driving. The mount of Saturn. Your mount of Saturn is well developed. It indicates that you are prudent and practical. This is going to help you in your career. Your mount of Mercury indicates that you are a good communicator and you have richness of ideas and enthusiasm. Your mount of Neptune is also well developed. It indicates that you have the ability to captivate and fascinate the audience. Well, he's done that. Next, the mount of Venus. Your mount of Venus shows that you have a great energy, physical grace, warmth, and sympathy for others. No, not so much. The Mars passive. You have a flat Mars passive. It shows that you are fearful and sometimes you have an inferiority complex. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's the reading from Pakistan. Okay, as for the reading from the United States, she says, about the shape of your palm and fingers. Your palm is rectangular in shape and notably longer than your fingers. This tells me that you have fire-shaped hands. Out of the 4 possible hand shapes in palmistry, the fire-shaped hands are associated with a strong drive, energy, and often good leadership abilities. The fingers, in your case, have a consistently conical shape, which does tell me that you have a strong inner awareness and intuition, being more emotional than people describe you to be. Next are the lines on your palm. The lifeline on your palm is quite clear, long, and fairly expansive. This indicates that you will have a mostly pleasant and fulfilling life. The expansive nature of the lifeline does tell me that you are likely to have an outgoing nature, and I'm not surprised if you don't shy away from new adventures in your life. The headline in your case is also quite clear and long. It also lacks any breaks. This is a sign of you having a rather strong mind. The headline in your case, although fairly straight, is not horizontal, but rather it drops downwards towards the moon mount. This is a sign of a more imaginative use of brain power, and I wouldn't be surprised if you have a rather vivid imagination. It's interesting to note that both palm readers have read the lifeline and the headline the same. Okay, about your health. Your lines are pointing towards good health in general, but please note that people that have fire-shaped hands are often prone to getting health issues that arise from stress, such as high blood pressure. And she recommends engaging in some sort of stress-reducing activity, such as meditation or exercise. And then this is really interesting. And it says, also, this practice of meditation might help with the perceived dark energy that surrounds you. Please note that I also recommend that you wear a piece of silver jewelry on you. Most often, this can be a ring on one of your fingers. Next is about the professional life. The lines on your palm are generally indicative of a successful professional life. The fate line is present on your palm. In fact, it is present on both palms. This is often suggestive of destiny having a strong influence on the happenings in your life. You may have already noticed this by the way events in your life might seem to have been predetermined. You have a rather strong mind. You can also try opening your own business and being self-employed, as you have good energy and drive. Judging by the shape of your palm and fingers, a lucky number can be deduced. In your case, when everything is taken into account, your lucky number is 3. About your personal life. When the personal life is concerned, the heart line is most important. In your case, this line is quite clear and deep set into your palm. This tells me that your emotions are rather deep and powerful. The ending of your heart line lies under and in between the middle and the index finger. This is suggestive of you having balanced views on relationships, which is neither too idealistic nor too materialistic. The marriage line is present, which does suggest that marriage will occur in your life, or possibly it has already occurred. She then goes on to say that the best match for Chris would be someone with a fire-shaped hand, and the next would be an air-shaped hand. Next is regarding luck. In regards to luck, I must say that the luck levels will be variable and will change in periods that will last a few years each. Similarly to the lucky number I mentioned above, a lucky month can also be determined. In your case, it is August. Therefore, the date of the 3rd of August will be quite lucky for you, or at least have a special significance. Hello, everyone. So I found both of the readings actually pretty interesting, especially the second one. Like I said, I used the website Fiverr.com. I'll put a link in the description. But keep in mind, I used the basic reading. They have 3 different readings. You can get a basic, a standard, and a premium reading. A lot of the basic readings start at $5. And the standard, it goes all the way up to like, I think I saw around $25 for premium. While doing research on the palmistry, I found some pretty amazing readings from Ted Bundy, from a professional palm reader. Also has a YouTube channel, and I'll put a link to that. I would like to contact them and see if maybe they would read Chris's palm, because I think it'd be very interesting what they would have to say. Put a link to their Ted Bundy reading in the description. I also found a research paper on criminal behaviors and palmistry. It is published in the International Journal of Social Science and Humanities Research. The title is Detection of Criminals Through Hand Analysis. I can't put a link to it. You could Google the title. It's a PDF file, so I can't put a link to that. But if you'd like to look at that research paper, it's pretty interesting. They stated that the objective of the research is that the knowledge of palmistry can be applied in criminal investigations and in the study of criminal behavior. Handprints of criminals were analyzed and compared with their life stories and their crimes. For this research, they used the palm prints of serial killer Ted Bundy and gangster Alvin Creepy Karpis. In both cases, the study of the prints and the reading of their hands revealed a tendency towards violence and criminal activities. The skin ridges can be used to reveal inborn characteristics of a person. Although they may reveal a tendency for crime, we are also born with a free will, and it's a person's choice whether they act upon these tendencies. I would actually love one of these professional palm readers to actually take a look at Chris's hands. Like I said, I only paid for a basic, generic type palm reading, but I would love to see what a professional had to say. The channel is called the Fun Channel, and on YouTube, and all of their videos are very detailed. It's all about palm reading and the fingernail readings. It's very interesting. And their Ted Bundy video is called Why Ted Bundy Was So Evil and Wicked, Mystery Solved with Palmistry. They have a website, which I took a look at because I was going to request they did Chris Watts. You can actually pay for a reading that's also reads the fingerprints, but it cost $150, and I'm just not going to pay that to have Chris's hands read, but I would love to see if maybe they would want to do a video and post it to their channel. I think it would be interesting. I really enjoyed researching this subject, and I know everyone's beliefs are different, but it's tempting to wonder if there might just be a kernel of truth to palmistry, or even more. After all, of all divination practices, palmistry is one of the most highly regarded. It's also a time-honored tradition in some cultures, and just as our ancient ancestors gazed into the night sky and created powerful links between the movements of the planets and events here on Earth, palm readers observe how the hand's attributes connect to greater themes. Occult traditions are based on the esoteric axiom, as above, so below, and within palmistry, the palm is accordingly seen as a microcosm of the universe. It seems as if these ancient art forms of palmistry, astrology, and psychic readings are even more popular today than ever, especially during the stressful modern times that we live in now, when we're all seeking truth and answers. I feel mystics will continue to thrive. There's many people out there that believe there's a metaphysical world beyond discoverable matter, and that there's more in heaven and earth than can even be dreamt of. So remember, the future lies in the palm of your hand, and the truth is out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will put links to the things that I talked about in this video in the description box, and leave me a comment if you know anything about palmistry or just like to share your thoughts. Thanks for watching.